Hey there, this is Ken from Singapore. For a better flow, this shall be the closing episode of my Japan Autumn Dream series. In the first half, I'll round up my trip, share some fast food, convenience food items I came across. Then I'll disclose where I managed to find some kamamishi, the traditional classic dish close to the hearts of native Japanese, yet one that remains mostly hidden from foreigners. So here we go. The picture you just saw was the food I had on my way to Japan. These crackers that followed were also really yummy, savory with fish seasoning. This is the Moss Burger in Japan, just had to try it. They're having new items, focaccia of the forest and focaccia of the ocean. I went with the classic Moss Burger though, and I finished all up before I could take a picture. Powdered teas on the first inn I stayed in. Pinkish one is ume kombucha or plum kelp tea. Vending machines. Lots of this in Japan, and I really mean lots. Utsunomiya train station. My hotel was located nearby. This is what they call Lala Square Shopping Mall. There's a Daiso 100 yen shop inside there. And this is a special area that sells wine in Daiso from 200 yen onwards. The various kinds of red and white wines. Another vending machine, this time though selling alcoholic drinks. We don't have that in Singapore. Bulgaria by Meiji, a drinkable yogurt. Lawson's, a convenience store over there. I got myself some cheese and ham rolls, a beef curry bun, and some melon cut to bite-sized portions. You've got to try melon in Japan, it's usually really good. Matcha latte from Beck's coffee shop. Had just the right amount of intensity and bittersweetness. Highly recommended. The Yoshinoya beef rice bowl chain actually sells soba or buckwheat noodles. Went really well with the light, savory bonito soup. A cup of premium green tea offered to me as I went around in a shopping mall. Schweppes fermented apple malt and Koo, a non-carbonated apple drink. This is Theobroma chocolate pudding. The taste was way above its cost of 100 plus yen. Highly recommended too. This is 7-Eleven drip coffee that's ground on the spot when you order it. This also far exceeded my expectation for 100 yen coffee. You've got to drink it to believe it. The ramen restaurant called Ryu no Hige, which literally means dragon's beard or whiskers. You get to choose the type and softness of the noodles. Here's my bowl of chashu tonkotsu, or roasted pork in rich pork bone broth. Ogamaya, a takoyaki stall. There are various sauces to choose from. and the octopus bits were huge. The takoyaki itself was done just right, crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Melon milk drink. It's very addictive. You have been warned. Nigorizake, cloudy and mildly sweet sake. Kind of reminded me of amazake. Ryukaksan, a traditional throat lozenge. Here's a special edition with royal jelly and propolis. Koshikari rice from Niigata Prefecture, a premium grain, very tasty and very popular. Japan has arguably the tastiest rice around the world. My friend even dehusks the rice just before cooking. And here's why. Shiny grains of chewy, flavorful delight. Speaking of rice dishes, last but not least I shall re-mention kamameshi, the iron pot or kettle rice. Akiji Suishin is one such restaurant that serves the dish. And we went to its branch in Shinjuku at the basement of the Isetan shopping mall over there. Akiji Suishin harks back from the 1950s and has a time-tested track record of serving amazing kamameshi using quality ingredients such as the dried bonito flakes from Makurazaki City and succulent Hiroshima oysters. The entrance to the restaurant is actually not that obvious. Perhaps it has no need for loud signboards, so you can say it's an anaba or a good place known only to the locals. Thanks to my Japanese friend, I managed to eat at a place where the Japanese go for traditional dining experience. The place exuded a warm, somewhat grand feel. Kamameshi dishes filled half the menu, so if you manage to get to Suishin, you've just got to try the kamameshi, the one dish that has kept them in business for over 65 years. Kamameshi actually has quite a few variations, so you get to choose what goes into the pot. For instance, there's gomoku or 5-item kamameshi, anago or conger iu kamameshi, and kaki or oyster kamameshi, to name a few. I went for the oyster. The rice itself is moist and bursting with flavor, with the best parts at the bottom where it's slightly burnt just to the right degree. Coupled with the juicy, luscious oysters, you get an each mouthful, so much umami, oomph, and depth of taste. Kaki fry or deep fried oysters were also very popular with a tangy sauce that goes together really well. The Suishin restaurant also has a takeaway counter some distance away in the Isetan shopping mall basement, if I recall correctly. I got myself one pack for the next morning, and when I had it right out of the fridge, it still made for surprisingly good eating, in a different kind of way which I liked all the same. So if you ever find yourself in Shinjuku, head over to Suishin for a taste of the traditional kamameshi, and you know just what you have been missing. 見ていただきありがとうございました。This has been Ken, and have a great 2015. Peace out.